Good morning. It's Andy here from Mudra Metta Wellness, and I'm here in Nantucket, and I'm offering you a morning practice for first thing in the morning when you wake up, get the body moving and waking up slowly. So let's just start in a comfortable seated position, any position that works for you. Coming to a nice straight spine. Imagine the top of your head drawing up towards the sky, and the shoulders drawing back and down. Breathing into your belly, feeling the expansion and contraction of the belly with every breath. And as you exhale, slowly drop the head down. Draw the middle of your spine backwards towards the back wall. And then as you inhale, slowly lift the head, arch the spine, squeezing those shoulder blades towards each other. And exhale, round the spine, lower the head down. Inhale, drawing the chest forward, squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the head up to the sky. One more time, exhale, draw it back. And inhale, draw the chest forward, lift the head to the sky. And then exhale, coming back to your neutral spine. Take a breath here. As you inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Bring the palms together over your head. And then as you exhale, we're going to bring the arms down as you twist over to the right. As you inhale, coming back up to center, bring your palms together over your head. And exhale, twisting over to the left. Inhale back to center. And exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. And exhale, twist to the left. Back to center. Raise your hands up over your head. And then exhale, bringing your hands down to your heart center. Take a breath here. From here, let's extend the right leg out to the right side. Inhale, reaching your arms up and over your head. And then exhale, folding forwards, leaving that leg out to the side. Walk your fingertips out in front of you. Take a gentle stretch here. Nothing too intense. Just waking up the body. One more breath. And then inhale, reaching the arms up over your head. Exhale, release the arms down to your sides, switching your legs. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky. And exhale, forward fold, bringing your hands to the floor. Forehead comes down. Take a couple of deep breaths here. And then on your next inhale, reaching all the way up to the sky. Exhale, release. Bringing that leg in, Bring your hands behind you, your feet in front of you, nice and wide. And let's gently windshield wiper the knees, side to side, looking in the opposite direction of where your knees are pointing. Just moving nice and slow at your own pace here as you're waking up. One more time on either side. And then coming back to center. And then rolling the shoulders back. Let's make our way into our tabletop position onto your hands and knees. And we'll just shift the hips side to side here. Starting to make big circles with those hips. Turning the side to side movement into bigger and bigger circles. Keeping the shoulders in line with the hips. So just the hips, with the knees. And it's just the hips that are making the big circles. The shoulders are staying on train tracks. Let's draw those circles the other way around. Moving with the breath. Continuing to breathe deeply as you move. And then let's separate the knees wide to the width of your mat. Keep your big toes touching in the center. Send those hips back. And drop your forehead to the floor for a wide-legged child's pose. Let's take 2 more deep breaths here. And then inhale, coming back up. Back to your tabletop, bringing your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. From here, let's keep your knees where they are. Turn your right foot out to a kickstand. Straighten the left leg. Bring the arch side of the foot onto the floor in line with the right side of your body. And then inhale, reach the left arm up to the sky. Leaning back, open the heart, relax the head and neck. One more breath here. And then exhale, bringing your left hand back down to the floor. Bring your knee back where it was, resetting for the other side. Turning the left foot out to the side, straighten the right leg. Inhale to reach the right arm all the way up to the sky. Leaning back. Opening up the heart, relax the head and chest. One more breath here. And then exhale. Bring that right arm back down, resetting back in your tabletop. Shifting the hips a little side to side. Once again, making sure everything is nice and aligned. From here, tuck the toes, pressing into the hands and feet and lifting the hips up towards the sky for downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet here. Feeling the stretch in the backs of your legs one by one. And then from here, let's lift the right leg all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, bring it through. Step it between your hands and lower the back knee down. From here, let's reach the arms all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, bring those hands back down to the floor. Take a breath here. One more time. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring it down. And last time here, inhale, reach the arms all the way up. And then exhale, bringing them back down to the floor. From here, let's heel toe your foot over to the left side of your mat and lower the right knee down on the right side of your mat. If that feels like too much, you can scoot your foot down a little lower, more towards the left hip. If that feels okay, stay where you are or anywhere in between. From here, let's make our way down onto our elbows for pigeon pose. You can stay here or stack your forearms and lower your forehead down onto your forearms. We'll take 5 deep breaths here in pigeon, feeling the stretch along the outside of your right hip. And 2 more breaths. As you inhale, come back onto your hands. From here, bend your left knee, pointing your toes up towards the sky. Reach your left hand behind you. See if you can hold on to your ankle. And we're going to draw the chest forward, once again lifting the chest and head. If that feels okay and you want to take it further, you can bring your toes into your inner elbow. If that feels okay, maybe reaching the right arm up to the sky, bending the elbow, grabbing your fingertips together. 1 more breath. And then release your right arm first, back down to the floor, and slowly release the left hand. Bringing the left hand back down to the floor, left foot comes back down as well. From here, tuck your toes, your back toes, press your hands and your left foot into the mat, lift the hips up to the sky, stepping back, downward facing dog once again. Pedal out the feet. Feel the release in your right leg. From here, inhale the left leg all the way up to the sky. And then as you exhale, stepping it through between your hands. Lowering the back knee down, untuck your toe. And 3 times we're going to lift. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, lowering all the way back down. Inhale, reaching the arms all the way up. Exhale, all the way down. Last time. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. And then exhale, lowering your hands back down to the mat. From here, let's heel toe your foot over to the right side of your mat and lower your knee down to the left side of your mat. Maybe scooting that foot under a little bit, as much as you need, but still feeling a stretch in your left glute. From here, inhale to draw the chest forwards. And then exhale, coming down onto your elbows, maybe staying here, or maybe stacking the forearms and resting your forehead down onto your forearms, taking 5 deep breaths here. Last deep breath. And then on your next inhale, lifting your head, lifting your chest, coming back onto your hands. From here, bending your right leg, and then maybe reaching your hand back, your right hand, to grab a hold of your ankle. Maybe staying here if that feels okay. You can always release and just come back to head and chest lifted. If that feels okay and you want to take it further, Maybe bringing your toes into your inner elbow. Maybe reaching the left arm up and bending the elbow, bringing your hands together behind your head. Take a couple of breaths. Release. Your left arm first, and then your right arm, bringing your foot back down, spreading the fingers, tucking the back toes, and pressing the hands and the foot into the mat to release back into your downward facing dog once again, pedaling out the feet. From here, let's walk the feet forwards, coming all the way up towards the top of your mat. And then take a hold of your opposite elbows here, dangling here in a forward fold, rocking side to side or front to back, anything that feels good, maybe little circles. Just keeping the head, neck, and arms relaxed all the time. One more deep breath here. And then release the arms, dangling them towards the floor. And we're going to slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, keeping the arms, head, and neck relaxed all the way up. Your head is going to be the last to come up. Once you come all the way up to standing, roll the shoulders back. Let's interlock the fingers behind your back. Press the hands down, straighten the arms. Feel the shoulders open. Maybe lifting the hands away from your lower back. Lifting your head to the sky. And then release, shaking out the arms. All right, let's come into some balance poses here, starting with tree. So finding a nice flat spot on whatever ground you're working with. And I'm going to mirror you once again. So we'll bring our weight to the right foot, turning your left toes out to the sides. Your knee turns out to the sides as well. From here, you can keep your foot at your ankle or lifting it up to your calf or bringing it all the way above the knee up to your inner thigh. Finding a point in front of you to look at for your drishti, something that's not moving. Keeping your eyes focused there. As you press your foot into your thigh, press your thigh into your foot, finding that stability. And then inhale to reach the arms all the way up towards the sky. Bring your palms together. Draw the shoulders down. Avoid crunching in the neck. And then we're going to open up the branches once again, reaching as wide as you can. Exhale. Bring the arms down and lower the left foot down. We'll come to the other side. Bringing our weight to the left foot, turning the toes out to the side, and then bringing your foot to your ankle, your calf, or all the way up to your inner thigh. Pressing the thigh and the foot towards each other, finding your drishti, and then inhale, reaching all the way up to the sky. Palms together over your head, draw the shoulders down. Breathe. From here, open up your branches nice and wide, like a tree that's growing as wide as it is growing tall. One more breath. And then exhale, lowering all the way back down, releasing your leg and shaking it out. Okay, let's come into our palm tree pose. Interlock your fingers here, pressing your palms to the sky. So we're stretching out those fingers and looking up towards the sky. From here, see if you can come onto your tippy toes. So separate your feet a little bit if you haven't already. And then up onto your tiptoes, finding that balance. This is super difficult if you're looking up. If you want to make it easier on yourself, just turn your gaze forwards, looking at your drishti. All right, from here, release your hands, bringing your gaze and your arms straight in front of you, staying up on your tippy toes. From here, we're going to bend the knees, lowering all the way down, and see if you can make your way onto your bum without using your hands. Super. Finding your way into a nice seated pose. All right, I'm gonna turn so you can see me from the side. All right, extending your legs straight out in front of you. Take the right foot, bending the knee, stepping it to the outside of your left knee, and we're gonna twist here. So bring your left hand to the floor behind you. Oh, sorry. Your right hand to the floor behind you. And then inhale, reaching the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, bend your elbow, twist, bring the elbow to the outside of your knee. Inhale to lengthen the spine. And exhale to twist a little further, looking over your right shoulder. Continuing to breathe here. If you want to take it a step further, you can reach the left hand down, grab a hold of your ankle. Let's take 2 or 3 more breaths. And then releasing your arm wherever it is, coming back to center. And we're going to take that right foot, bend the knee, and just place that foot beside your hip so that your knee is quite bent. If you're sensitive in the knee here, you can skip this pose altogether, or you can try to turn your foot out to the side and bend it a little bit less. From here, you can just lean back onto your hands, keeping a straight spine, looking up to the sky. If you want to take this a little further, you can come all the way down onto your elbows. You want to keep the knee down towards the floor, so to avoid popping up towards the sky. So drawing it down, maybe the elbows is enough. If you're very flexible, you might be able to come all the way down onto your back. Wherever you are, avoid any pain in the lower back. If you do feel pain, lift the hips, tuck the tailbone, and lower back down. We're going to take a few more deep breaths here, stretching out into that right quadricep. One more deep breath. And then on your next inhale, start to lift your head. Maybe come back to the elbows or back to the hands, making your way back up into a seat. And we're going to lean over to the left to release that right leg straight in front of you. And we'll do the other side. Bending the left knee, stepping across to the outside of the right knee. This time we bring the left hand behind your back, flat on the floor, and inhale the right arm up. Exhale, bend your elbow, bringing it to the outside of your knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, twist, looking over the left shoulder. If that feels okay, maybe bringing the hand down to grab a hold of your left ankle for a deeper twist. I'm going to take 3 more breaths here. And then release. Release your right arm, bringing your left leg to bend, setting your foot next to your hip, and then just leaning back on your arms, keeping the spine straight and the head slightly lifted, or maybe coming all the way down to your elbows, or all the way down onto your back. Once again, if you feel any pinching in the lower back, lift the hips, tuck the tailbone, and lower back down. You want the stretch to be in your left quadricep, not in your lower back. And let's breathe here for 3 or 4 more deep breaths. Okay, from here, let's make our way back up onto the elbows, onto the hands, just enough to lean over to the right side, releasing that left leg in front of you, and all the way back down onto our backs for our final Shavasana. Just a few breaths, making sure the spine is aligned, shaking everything out, and then letting everything go for 5 deep breaths. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, starting to rotate your wrists and your ankles. And then bringing your feet together, reaching your arms up over your head. Inhale with a full body stretch. And on an exhale, bending your knees and rolling over onto your right side, using your arm as a pillow. Keeping your eyes closed if you can, pressing into your left hand. Make your way back up into a comfortable seated position. And then bringing your palms together at heart center, slightly bow your head. We'll end our practice today with 3 ohms. Starting with an inhale. Exhale. Inhale to chant. And from here, you can allow your eyes to blink open. Thank you so much for your practice. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Namaste.